And I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm breaking my cardinal rule for speaking in public. You know, you're not supposed to read from notes. You're supposed to say it from the heart. And what I'm going to say is from the heart, but today's been an emotional day for me, and I don't want to forget what I wanted to say, so I jotted it down on a piece of paper. So, first thing I want to do was welcome everybody. And I wanted to thank you for traveling, however far that you traveled to make it here to help celebrate this great occasion. And I also want to say that everybody here, whether you think so or not, has played some role, either small or large or direct or indirect, in Nicole and Alex becoming the people that they became, which led to them finding each other, you know, and you saw that today, the chemistry that they have together. So I thank everybody here for the role they played in that. You know, when you have kids, especially when you have your first child, which Nicole was for Meryl and I, you find out very quickly that there's not an instruction manual that comes with them. and raising a child is a lifelong commitment. Whether they're 6 months old or 60 years old, you will always be my daughter, and I will always think of you as my child. Grown woman, beautiful woman, successful woman, but still, you know, my baby. So, and it's especially difficult. I don't know how many people here have sons or daughters or both, but raising a daughter is different. It's special in my mind. And you do everything that you can to protect them, provide for them, and support them in whatever they want to do so that they can grow into the successful people that they end up becoming. And we won't stop doing that for you, Nicole. But I will tell you that Mom and I are extremely happy, and we couldn't be happier than we are that you found Alex, because Alex, you have demonstrated, and we've seen this over the last 4 years, how much you love Nicole and you want to protect her, you want to provide for her, and you want to support her. And to me, as a dad, that makes me feel really good inside. And so thank you. You know, I'm so happy you guys found each other. And may you have a very long and happy and successful life and marriage. Thank you.
Love you. That was so nice.
And I was probably supposed to say cheers, so cheers.
Hi, everyone. My name's Nick, and I'm Alex's younger brother. I just want to take a second to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate Alex and Nicole's wedding. I know Nicole has put a lot of thought into this, and Alex helped a little bit too. So thank you for attending, and thank you to everyone who made this happen. I've obviously known Alex for my entire life, so I was pretty overwhelmed thinking about so many of the experiences together growing up and what I could talk about today. But I landed on one story that I'm sure some people in our family have heard a few times. When Alex and I were younger, we always wanted a dog. Our cousins had dogs growing up, and we always loved dogs. But our parents always refused to get one, despite us pestering them about it for years. My dad eventually came up with an idea that instead of getting a dog, we could have a chicken. So Alex and I both said, sure, we'll take that chicken. But we never got the chicken. But fast forward about 20 years, Alex finally has his dog Penny, who the entire family loves very much. And it wouldn't have been possible without Nicole's willingness to adopt the dog and help take care of her. And the chicken. So I'm happy to see Alex finally has his dog and is well on his way to starting a happy family with Nicole and Penny. And I'm really excited to see what the future holds for you two and in the relationship you've built together. So please raise a glass to Alex and Nicole, to a happy and healthy future for both of them. Thanks. Congrats, man.
I'll put the mic way closer to me. Hey, dude. To encapsulate 20 years of close friendship in 2 to 3 minutes isn't easy. Some might say impossible unless I went through our history in Twister's overnight celebrity cadence. REM's It's the End of the World, as you know it for the younger folks. I've known Alex since I was maybe 11 or 12. We first met either at Thanksgiving with family friends in a basement filled with an assortment of balls and video games, or on the baseball diamond after I hit a single, and Alex, for some reason, was forced to volunteer as first base coach. When I got called up to the 13-year-old team, him and the other cool kids would run around playing NASCAR, pretending they were Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart, similar to what he does for work today. For some reason, I looked up to this, and Alex and I quickly became friends. We would have 1 to 2 hour play dates or whatever the Bethesda moms would allot. I'll ask my mom and you're ask your mom was a 13-year-old's modern day yo chill text. At these playdates, Alex unearthed the wonders of the internet to me, where we would tag team questionnaires on MySpace and download explicit albums from Kazaa or Aries, such as 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying, for our first generation iPods. After our allotted time was done, we would go back to our respective homes and chat on AAM together, sometimes using all our WARN power up until the wee hours, sometimes past 9 p.m., signing up with no, don't go, not yet, and wait. Messages you might expect from star-crossed lovers, but this blossoming of love speaks to a truly vital connection in life, friendship, one of many he and Nicole share, and the reason that I am here speaking with you today. The fervor for each other's company continued as I was admitted to Sidwell Friends School in 9th grade and immediately latched onto Alex's friend group, a friend group that to this day are some of my best friends and most communicated with humans aside from my wife. Alex and I continued playing baseball together, going on playdates without mom's permissions, and even sometimes doing our homework together. Alex got into Kenyon College early decision and I followed. Freshman year, we thought it was best we start seeing other people, and we opted to not live with each other. But as fate, Lil Wayne, and Captain Morgan would have it, I would constantly find myself in his dorm room with, again, some of my best friends to this day. In college, we joined the same fraternity, sucked and quit baseball together, nazed, lived together for our first summer in New York City, Cobb salad, LOL, inside joke, haha. And basically, we're next door neighbors throughout our college years where we would redacted, don't share this in front of everybody. Fast forward to us graduating and Lou Fernandez being introduced to our senior house, taking one step inside, immediately sticking to our floor because we had a syrup party the night before, and a second step was not taken. After college, we both lived in New York City where we would wash, rinse, and repeat our relationship. Follow me on social media for part 2 of our lengthy history. When I'm with Alex, I truly feel at home. What makes me needing my Alex time is hard to put in words. It feels unconditional at this point, and I think we both recognize how truly special and invaluable our friendship is, along with basically having all the same friends. His humor, intrigue, social pace, perspective, presentness, the 17 strokes he gives me in golf, and the ability to be there when I want him to and listen to when I need him to are just some of the qualities that have yinged my yang and kept the Fernandez stack steamboat a chuggin'. Choo-choo. I even said pause for no laughter, but... It was such a relief when I heard he met somebody and was very happy with her. Nicole is smart, sweet, caring, attentive, has passion for life, fixes Alex's trap problems, makes the best charcuterie and cheese boards, and most importantly, comes from strong Raven stock, and Alex's Steeler fandom is weak, brittle, and certainly mendable. Now, Nicole, it's your turn to build a lifelong friendship and more with countless memories, stories, chapters, and novels with this amazing human being and someone I've been so lucky to call my friend for 2 decades. At your 20-year anniversary, good luck trying to fit all that in a 2 to 3 minute speech. Now everyone raise their glass to the bride and groom's best night of their lives so far. I love you both. Let's party like we used to. Now watch me chug my drink.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nicole, and I've known this Nicole since we were teenagers and we were lifeguards together at Jungle Gym's water park. And I learned that the other Nicole on the schedule was that really cool girl who outlined her abs in Sharpie the one time. She's the friend that even if we don't talk for a while, when we do, it's like no time has passed. And at this point, I've known Nicole almost longer than I haven't known her. And I can't express how happy I am that we stayed close and that I'm here celebrating with you and Alex today. Nicole, you are such an amazing friend, and you are a loyal, passionate, generous, badass woman. And I'm beyond happy that you found such a wonderful partner in Alex. Alex, you're a precious gem of a man, aka a P-Jom. You two are like 2 meatballs in a meatball sub from Wawa. And I love you both.
Hi everyone, I am Morgan. I met Nicole on the first day of PT school. It was our orientation day. She was the chatty girl behind me when I was nervous to make friends. She talked to me, we found out that we were living in the same apartment building, and we were actually in floors right above and below each other. So she quickly became one of my best friends. We spent 3 years studying, going to McGillen's, going to Wawa for meatball subs, and eating around the city together. Shortly after graduation, we became roommates. And quickly after that, Nicole and Alex went on their first date. Then, the second date, when Nicole was so nervous she was gonna sweat too much on her bike ride to Manayunk with Alex, came back, had the best time, and I knew that was the real deal. From that point on, I knew that it was gonna be the best relationship. I'm so happy for Nicole and Alex, and from your last roommate to you and your forever roommate, much love and best wishes.
Hi, everyone. My name's Mary. Nicole and I went to high school and college together, but we actually didn't become close friends until college. We started going on runs together, and after our runs, Nicole would make me dinner. And I hated mushrooms, thought they were disgusting. I'm never eating them. And Nicole one day after one of our long runs said, just try the mushroom. Fine. Tried the mushroom. They're my favorite food. Turns out I love them. So Nicole has taught me so much more than just not to be a picky eater. Nicole has taught me how to be a loyal, generous, loving friend. And I know this is one of the reasons why you are going to be the most amazing wife to Alex. I remember when I first met Alex, I watched him very closely. I was looking for how he would treat Nicole. Turns out he treated her with more love than I could have ever imagined. So Alex, thank you for treating my girl the way she should be treated. I don't need to tell you guys how lucky you are to have found each other. I love you both so much, and I cannot wait to see what this adventure holds for you guys. So, if everyone can please raise their glass. Cheers to Nicole and Alex and a lifetime of happiness.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you all for coming. It's so nice to see everyone. I hope you're having a good time. You know, I've got some prepared remarks, and I think they fit into the time frame that Nicole allotted me. But I have to say that I can't let the comment that my younger son, Nick, made about the pet chicken go by without some comment. Yes, it's true that they wanted a dog when they were kids, and I wasn't sure they'd take care of it. So we started out with a hermit crab. And the truth is, if I didn't feed that thing and squirt it with water, periodically it would have died. So we never got to the pet chicken stage, much less a dog. Okay, now to get down to brass tacks. You know, this year has been a difficult one for our family. We've suffered quite a bit of tragedy, but in the realm of weddings, we've had a banner year. You know, my son Nick married Sydney on April 15th of this year. Yes, yeah, thank you. And now on this auspicious occasion, my son Alex has married Nicole. And thanks, absolutely. And Kate and I are very lucky to have Sydney and Nicole as our daughters-in-law. You know, as with Sydney, we've grown to love Nicole. I think she will take good care of Alex, right? You'll take good care of him. And she's a dog person, as are her parents, Meryl and Doug. So really, what's not to like? And I can say that my lower back pain and tendinitis are thrilled about having a doctor of physical therapy in the family. Yeah, that's right. And I must say, Nicole gave me a miracle treatment for my lower back. I'm telling you, it's the truth. It's called the McKenzie method. She gave me a book, and it's worked miracles. It's kept my back pain in check. So if any of you also suffer from back pain, I would suggest that you make an appointment with Nicole and ask for the father-in-law discount. Now, Alex, if I addressed you for a minute, you know, you were very lucky in that you received a large dollop of your mother's sweetness when you were born. And you never lost it. You also inherited my keen appreciation for the absurd, which honed your sense of humor, and I think both of these traits have served you very well. Now, you know, Alex and I have had a lot of great times over the years. He was my best buddy for 3 years. We were joined at the hip until Nick came along, and then I had two best buddies. And Alex and I especially enjoyed attending college football and basketball games together. Now, before I came to this event, I checked, and there are 133 colleges and universities that play FBS football. That's the highest level of college football in the country. And there are probably twice that many that play college basketball, Division I basketball. Yet somehow, and I don't know how this happened, but Alex surprisingly decided to accept Pitt football and basketball as his own. And he also accepted the Steelers as his own, with no influence from me. I guess I was just lucky. He's also a Robert Morris basketball fan, so I don't know how it could have happened, but I guess I'm just fortunate. Let me talk about marriage for a second. You know, marriage is teamwork. You love and support one another, but you also act as a check on one another. And you keep each other from saying or doing stupid things. And nobody is better at that than my wife, Kate. And also, like the Senate, spouses have an advise and consent role. You know, for example, I can envision Alex saying to Nicole, probably in the not too distant future actually, you know, Nicole, now that the Ravens have been eliminated from the playoffs, you really should support the Steelers because in the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl, because after all, they're from the same conference. And I can also envision Nicole in the not too distant future, perhaps this fall, saying to Alex, advising him, you know, Alex, I really think you should attend the Pitt football game with your dad this weekend. Okay, thanks for the laughs, I appreciate it. But to conclude, you'll always have each other to rely on, but remember you can always lean and depend on your family if you have to. Thank you all.